Denton! But what's she gonna do now? And where to?
Certain people push me into joining the force to do their dirty work from the inside.
And he's stuck.
This, mate.
Ooh!
I'll see you in court.
Denton!
Hope I'm not too late.
How are you keeping it?
Yeah.
Could have got his hands on Lindsay Denton's bribe money from the right forensic source.
Of course he is.
But the finger's pointing at one of our own. It's all in there.
And he shoots him. He gets the evidence and he shoots him, right? Oh, wow! You watch him copied it. He copied it or something. Something will still be there. This is not over. Whether you like it or not. And I can't believe they're gonna pin Arnott. I cannot believe it. What did I say? Oh my god. Okay guys, first things first, I've changed the setting on this camera and I'm a bit worried that it looks a bit laggy. So, this is a major tester. If it looks kind of bad, I'm so sorry. I didn't intend it to look that way for this video. But anyway, I just want to say guys, I've been wanting to watch this episode all day. And there's a good chance I'm going to end up having to watch both. I could spend the next 3 hours watching Line of Duty. I don't know about you, but I'm bloody excited. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it.
The commendation reads, in recognition of courageous conduct and
I wonder what
apprehending a
goes through his
dangerous
head when that's
suspect
happening,
with
you know?
Commendable disregard
He
for your
should
own
feel
personal
honourable or
safety. Well
proud
done,
of
Cotton.
himself.
Hey, don't be going to any trouble on my account. You know, I'll have instant.
Special occasion, though.
Please don't. Don't
Actually,
you
it's good
dare.
to be able to talk outside
don't
the
you
office.
dare.
I need to know you've got my back.
Wow.
Gotcha.
What?
I'm sorry, I
Bro,
shouldn't
she's-
really have said anything.
There was actually a line that she said in the last episode, and I said clearly, like, I bet you that's a sign that she's faking this. And she goes, what did he say? He goes, come on, mate, let's just overlook this. Or let's just ignore this one, this lead, or investigating Nigel, right? And then she goes, I guess I can overlook it. We know she's not like that, you know?
17.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
What's he doing? Is he at his
Earth to
funeral?
earth, ashes to ashes,
Wow.
dust to dust,
There's no one
of the
there.
resurrection to eternal life.
Bro, that's so sad, you know. And now that we know what happened to him. Because he's not supposed to have that, is he? He's gonna get him kicked off. He's gonna get him kicked off. And then I was like, ugh. Poor Steve.
Feeling better?
Yeah, thanks. I don't want to get caught between you and D.I. Cotton.
What do you mean?
Oh, she admitted it. Dude.
I'll be right back.
And not just... Has she just left it open for Steve? I think she likes him, you know. Is that just me that gets that weird vibe? You want to know what the problem is with what's happening right now? This is a big problem, right? Even if Arnott gets all this evidence together and conjures it all up and goes, this is everything, this, you know, Dot was one investigating it, boom. We have to remember, Dot has all this time to conjure his own evidence against Arnott, which we know he's doing. And not to mention, it seems like Ted's doing as well, and maybe even Fleming. So, what does that mean? But once again, Dot gets away with it.
Serial number and number and type of ground.
I just want to get the job done, Kate. And we've always done a good
Please don't tell me she's suspecting
The
her.
job that I can do.
Oh, I don't like this
Where do you
tension.
think he's going?
It infuriates me, you
Unfortunately,
know.
there's no other CCTV of Danny. It was definitely there in that envelope. For a time at least.
Why are we only getting this information now?
It was restricted, not
Admin
requested.
cock-up. Forensics fault.
Why is he not saying any?
Okay.
Is he like, bro, not gonna lie, I'm not surprised. Yo, Arnott, my guy. Okay, this picture right now freaking annoys me. Yo, just take it away, please. I'm just gonna look at this way. Okay, whatever. I don't want to see that. Look at those smiles. They genuinely look happy, which is frustrating. Now, the problem is, last time something like this happened, I didn't trust Fleming. I'm gonna believe, or try and believe, that she is already onto Dot and already undercover in that sense. You know how cool it would be if like both Fleming and Arnott suspected that something was wrong inside AC-12 together or separately, right? And then both kept it from each other to prevent someone saying something, you know? Imagine that. Like, imagine... Because I feel like Arnott's just kept it from Fleming because he's observing their relationship sort of building and he doesn't want anything getting to Dot. And potentially the same thing in the reverse is happening. Imagine that. I'm obviously on Arnott's side right now that he needs to do this himself, and I think that's such a cool sort of plotline that he is doing this himself. But Fleming is the one that I'm confused about.
I am the last person to go behind anyone's back. But I've raised concerns about a colleague with my
And he wants Stephen Arnott out.
Well, if Ted's dealing with it, I shouldn't really get
Gosh.
involved.
What worries me is he's wandering around this place with a firearm.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm worried about the safety of our employees. No, you are not. Cut the Google or something. Some word that I can use other than S-H-I-T.
So I told them if they didn't do nothing, I was going to write to the papers and...
Hold on, so he did... So that police officer did get told something about that horrible guy that with kids. Oh my god.
One of them come round and said this chief superintendent had sorted it.
Oh,
Who came round? A uniformed officer?
Please don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't be
So we've
Hastings.
got a witness claiming Fairbank suppressed a child rape allegation against Al Roach.
Does he know that he's involved or something? Because look how they're look how he's like hesitant to do it.
I know how to conduct an anti-corruption case, Steve.
With respect again, sir,
Gosh.
I'm becoming concerned this inquiry's dragging its feet.
I don't like, because the
I'm
thing...
not the issue here, son.
The problem right now with this whole situation is that no one trusts anyone. They're all just going around thinking that, you know, each other have got a dodgy or whatever. I mean, Arnott's trying to do his best, but no one sees that.
Still this crap about me planting evidence against Lindsay Dent.
Even though it
You
didn't
bring
happen.
Fairbank in,
Did
but
not
I can't
happen.
have you in the room. I will not risk jeopardizing future prosecutions.
Well, you're taking me off the case.
Don't make this harder than it is, son.
Well, harder than
My
protecting a former chief
God.
super who just happens to be a Mason.
You are way out of line.
I
See?
see your handshake.
You do not know the first thing.
I know you're trying to take me up a case that involves senior officers covering up child abuse.
Suspicions
Oh
against you are more than
my
just planting evidence, Steve.
God.
For you to be served with a Regulation 15 notice. And to be suspended from
What's-
duty until these matters can be
Suspended
addressed
and- oh,
before a
wow.
disciplinary hearing.
You want to know something sick, though? And what that means? D.I. Denton, Stephen Arnott, both wronged by the Caddy. Do you know what that means? Where is Steve gonna go for help? Okay, so basically, as an overall, like I've just said, so far what's going on is Arnott is being framed to be this big bad guy, even though we know he's not. The viewers know he's not. It's simple, it's straightforward, we know he's not, and this is way more complicated than it looks. Now, there's a couple of other things that are going on. Obviously, Cotton trying to frame it that, you know, Arnott is such a big bad guy and he's doing these things wrong, da-da-da-da-da. You've got Fleming, who presumably or seemingly is believing all these rumours, which I actually don't think she is. You've got Hastings, who's now being suspected by Arnott of covering up something to protect an officer. Like, do you know how crazy that is?
This come from Dot.
You see, look at Hastings.
want an
Watch
idiot.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh,
Fine.
oh, maybe Hastings is
think
having
that's a good
difficulty
idea.
believing.
My officer has asked for this.
Also
My
fits the
God.
profile of a suspect we're seeking in a separate anti-corruption inquiry.
What? This is insane.
He's not. He's not.
What exactly are you saying?
Sir, I've got serious concerns about D.I. Cotton's performance of his duties under police conduct regs, and that's why he's having a go at me.
Sir, this is completely out of order.
Joe,
During a search
you know
of
what?
Danny Aldridge's
Okay, let me just say this. You know what really, really annoys me about that? There's no way that they can believe Cotton over Arnott, or either way. You know, if he's going to get red notice, Arnott should be Cotton should get red notice. If there's suspicions either way. You know what I'm trying to say? It's ridiculous if they don't do that.
You will return here for a formal interview at a time specified by us, but until then you will be suspended from duty. I'm sorry, son.
Oh my
I know he's got
God.
his reasons. But you, sir,
I cannot believe it right
well, you're
now.
the one that fed us all a doctored file on Ronan Murphy.
What?
Ronan Murphy being investigated as
Did
a
he know
prime
that?
suspect in Hunter's murder.
Did Hastings
Not
know
in the
that, or
file.
did he literally lie?
Ronan Murphy and Tommy Hunter both being involved in child sexual exploitation, not in the file!
Oh, I can't decide. I can't... Bro, I'm actually mad right now. I'm actually mad. fully and properly. Please, Kate. Really? I'm just annoyed. I've paused it way too many times, so I'm just going to press play again, guys, but I have to say, out of every scene in Line of Duty, that has annoyed me the most.
Thought these might cheer you up.
Come in.
Yo, she's faking it. She's faking it. She's faking it. She's faking it. There is no way in hell she is not faking that. There is no way. I don't want to see this. Like I said, I'm pro flan it. I'm pro flan it. Flotten. I'm not flotten whatsoever. Flotten? Flotten is rotten.
No, just let's take it slow.
Bro,
Yeah,
she's faking it. What did I just say?
Excellent, that.
What did I just say? I'm sorry.
But thanks for these. Mum, I'm requesting authorization on an undercover operation.
Whoa.
Well, it's Ted Hastings' call, not mine. Well, actually, Mum, it'd be against a fellow AC-12 officer.
Who's she going undercover again? What did I say? Yes! Oh my god, Line of Duty, you've done it again.
I might have been a complete emotional wreck, but I didn't want you.
Oh wow!
It might have sounded convincing on tape, but it was empty and it was pathetic.
So it wasn't come on, Steve! Yes!
Back to
yes.
finding of evidence.
That money was put in my house to frame me. I am innocent.
Wow.
I am the victim in all of this.
Must be joking.
Right now, Steve, I'm the only person...
Bro, the problem is he doesn't have a choice. He has to listen to her. He does not have a choice because he needs her more than she needs him right now. She's lost everything already. You know, she's already on the up. She needs to just find her way up. I know it's not easy, but Arnott, he's on the down. He's crashing. He needs someone to break his fall. You know what I'm trying to say?
In respect of?
In respect of not adequately investigating complaints of child sexual exploitation.
Yeah. So he is going to go into
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
Wow. Unless it was her that covered it up. Imagine that.
You can do it through me if you like.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, thanks.
Oh
Thanks, Ted.
my god. I've always said that I didn't trust her from the start. Imagine.
At the pavilion. Seems I was sent one. God knows whether I got it or read it.
It sounds to me like he's playing the whole card of, I have no idea what's going on. You know, that card that people play when they know everything, but they're keeping it like, I don't know, the clueless card?
Document 3 is a photocopy of a report dated 21st of November 98 on death by suicide of Oliver Stevens Lloyd.
Let me just say
Shortly
this.
afterwards, he was dismissed.
Something's just come to my mind. They've looked into all the names of the people at that school, right? I'm just thinking to myself, Dot didn't go there, did he? Because I was just thinking, like, how did Dot get connected to the underworld in the first place? If he was abused, if he was forced into the situation he's in, and then he was maybe chosen by Tommy or someone, that's why he was so close to Tommy and we didn't know why or how, or almost indoctrinated into this sort of corrupt, you know, situation or whatever was going on with them, this underworld, and now he's just doing the dirty work. He's still trying to get out. Imagine his backstory is that sad. Think about this, right? We've so easily sat there and felt bad for Danny and what happened to him and why he was doing it. We felt like, you know, there was a reason behind what he was doing, and as much as it's bad, you can understand his pain. Imagine having to think that way about Dot after everything he's done, even if everything he did was to get out of this, you know, crap. Imagine that.
Advised him the death was suicide, and anything that didn't fit should be kept to themselves.
Now, why was Thurwell be so eager to prove that it was a
Oh my
suicide?
god. You know why? Because they killed him because a social worker, right, probably knew something they shouldn't know that would have exposed the underworld. That's why.
Allegations against Dale prove groundless.
Damn.
Councillor Roach.
Why did you not keep any records of this?
Bro, he's slipping.
Again.
Pressure.
I requesting your participation in a video identification process.
Mr. Fairbank is reluctant to submit himself to a process
Wow.
dependent on what must by now be extremely unreliable memories.
Oh my god.
I must sound like a stuck record, but I honestly don't remember. It's the honest truth.
Honest truth.
Were you under
Come on.
pressure?
Ridiculous. But this guy's just denied everything. He doesn't accept anything at all. Look at him, he's doing it again.
I really want to help.
I need to help, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like, come on, yes you do.
See,
I'd take the opportunity to recce a safe spot and then hide the list or a backup copy that night under the cover of darkness.
Oh, so they think there's... Wait, they think there's a backup? Imagine there's a backup.
You know all about concealing evidence. I mean, you had to hide 50 grand.
That's not what happened at all.
Wow, Arnott. Now he's just being a dick. Come on.
They're retracing Danny's steps. Why?
Oh, Dot might... Bro, imagine Dot figures out what they're doing and goes to do something about it. Imagine that.
Danny's flat's just over on the next street.
Thank you for this file. Perhaps you could help me understand why it's been doctored.
That's right. I forgot that she gave him the file. I missed it. Oh my god, I missed it. I missed it. And then there's Arnott who's going, we know that you gave us a doctored file or whatever it's called. It was her. Oh,
what's going on here?
My god.
They're searching very
And that's the one she was accused of sleeping with. Oh, she's looking at information.
I come back, she let me go.
She just stole the book. Wow. Well, to be fair though, she wants to solve this case, right? So I can understand her urgency to do so.
That lead on Steve, it looks like it's going to pan out. He really did plant that money at Lindsay's.
Nah, come on, Kate.
I'm
Please
sorry.
don't do this.
I just thought you'd want to know before it becomes common knowledge.
There's no list here, Steve.
If there's not, Lindsay's going to get what's coming.
Well, she's not the only one.
Why, man?
The identity. Did this man come in here?
Oh my god, she's still
Early
using her
morning,
ID.
about 2 months ago.
And he feels like vomiting, doesn't he? Oh my god. And there's a list! Come on! Oh, send it. Hurry up and send it. You need to get rid of... Bro, that needs to be replicated again and again and again and sent out.
Lindsay Denton, I'm arresting you on suspicion of impersonating a police officer.
Oh,
unless you're on licence,
my
you'll return to prison.
God. And he's the one that knows all the evidence.
Listen.
Bro, this is actually freaking annoying. Of course, the show sets it up that the one she ends up going to talk to will be Dot. And Dot does this to stop this. And oh my god.
I found Danny Waldron's list.
Bro,
The
and of
VIPs
course
are
telling
abusing
him
boys
is
at
not going to
Sandsview.
help the situation.
The only place that list exists is as a draft in my email account. So you take me to AC12 and I'll hand it over.
Oh,
at a price, naturally.
My god.
What price would that
And
be?
this is not what we want.
Quashed.
It's already 9 o'clock, bloody hell.
100 grand, and you forget about all of this. That list included.
And now she has a
All you have
choice.
to do is forget about everything. Why don't you just
Please
take the
don't
money?
delete it.
Because I'm a police officer!
Yes! But no! Bro, don't you dare right now. Don't you dare. Please don't. Please
Dear
don't.
Cotton, you go ahead.
And now...
If it sends you to prison, that is my job done.
Oh my god.
Do not send that message.
No! Really? God, no! Not Denton! God! You know, the thing about this show is I trust it and I become to love characters and I start to really like the way it goes. And so easily it bodies them. So, Denton's now dead. And to be honest with you, I don't even want to believe it, but it's happened. She's been shot in the head. There's no way in hell she survives that. And it was all to basically get the caddy, the one who did this to her. Now the thing is you can understand why they've done this, because Denton's arc, in a way, she was always... How do I describe it? Her life was gone. Her life was gone and what she lived for was gone and everything she loved was gone. The only way out at this point would be to find the one that sort of did that to her, you know, find the person who started this and put them away. Like she said it herself. Her job is done if he goes to prison. Now the only thing is he changed the plates. But we'll get to that in a second. But my point is that was her way out. And I don't think honestly, she knew she was going to die. There's no way that she didn't believe that he was going to shoot after everything he's done. Like, someone that's done that many bad things and hurt that many people, you're going to believe that they're going to kill. You know, they're going to do it. So I think she knew at that moment that was her last laugh. And she sent it away, and it's sent to Hastings. Now, Hastings has the note, or the you know, everything. There's evidence of it in multiple places. Now, her inbox, her outbox, in Hastings' inbox, etc. It's there. The evidence is there. Dot's DNA and evidence should be all over the car, which brings me to my next point, which he could get away from this, obviously changing the plates. He's prepared. But there's so much evidence that he's just left. So what does that mean? I don't even really want to talk about that because I'm still gutted. I don't want to see her die. She was becoming my favourite. Other than Steve, she was becoming my favourite character. It's even worse is literally, I said today, just before this, it was hours before this, I said that I thought that it had been spoiled to me that Denton has a big character arc and it continues. We've just seen the end of it. Yeah, I feel kind of hurt. Maybe it's probably a bad idea that I'm filming this outro now, guys, because I don't know what to say. I'm sitting here thinking, like, I want to talk about it, but then at the same time, it feels like everything I was excited about in this episode has just been shot out, exploded. After all of that, of course he was going. He shot her because he wanted to. There was a way out for him, which would be going to prison. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, but the words are just taken out of my mouth. I don't know what to say. I think the only other thing that needs to be spoken of is that, you know, he's going to have a way out of this. He'll have some reason why what he did, and he was some reason to explain how he wasn't there or whatever. Or maybe he'll pin it on Steve. Maybe he'll say it was Steve's car and Steve's the one who did that. Maybe they'll pin that and that Steve had a gun. Steve's the one who killed D.I. Denton because of the evidence that she was saying against him. Maybe he'll spin that web. I don't know, man. But the point is it's gotten crazy, and once again the show shocks me. And to be honest, it makes me like have a love-hate relationship almost. Like, I love the show, but I hate it. Like, I love it so much to the point where I'm addicted to it, and I really like the plot and the story, but I hate it because it keeps killing my favourite characters. And it's just frustrating because I thought Denton would have such a cool arc, you know, helping AC-12, sort of redeeming her name, coming back, you know, being the police officer that she's always wanted to be, but instead her arc is literally as obvious as it could have gotten. I'm surprised I didn't theorise that, to be honest, that would be her arc. Basically just finishing this case. And I can see why people said that episode was absolutely bonkers, because it bloody well was. Absolutely mental what happened to that. So I'm going to watch the next one now, guys. I don't have a lot to say. I feel like I've just stuttered this whole outro, and I'm sorry if it is way shorter. I'm sorry if you haven't got my full thoughts and views. I probably will talk a lot about it in the next episode, which I'm watching straight away. So even if there isn't an outro here, you will hear my thoughts on everything even once again, because I'm going to watch the next one now, guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it as ever. I'm sorry for the dull outro and the dire sort of response to that final scene. I don't know what to say, so I'm just shocked at this point, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, guys, as ever, don't forget to smash that button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week, and don't forget to follow my Instagram, British Ship, who please link in the description below. And of course, thoughts in the comments. Were you as shocked as me? Were you just sitting there like, I want to stop watching this almost? You know, how did you feel, guys, coming into this episode? Let me know down below. Happy to get some discussion going. But yeah, guys, as ever, this has been your boy, British Chap. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.
I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, la, la.